Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel on LELB Society. This session I will be teaching you another unit of 1100 words you need to know, a great course book in the domain of English vocabulary. Week 33, Day 3. New words. Abjure. Abjure means renounce, abstain from, when you officially take back your words and say that you deny what you already said or did. Reproach means rebuke and reprimand means criticize. All these three words I have created some illustrations and all of them mean to criticize, castigate, rebuke, reprimand. Penitent means regretful, it's an adjective, confessing guilt, contrite. Evanescent, fleeting, passing, momentary. Short-lived, ephemeral, transient, transitory. Tantamount. Tantamount to something means equivalent to, identical, the same, similar, but in a negative or unpleasant context. Now let's see how these words have been used in the context. The title is A Newspaper Ad. Ad is the abbreviation for advertisement. On the premise that Evelyn knew she was being sought, means on the basis of, on the grounds of, on the assumption of, on the assumption that Evelyn knew she was being sought. The past participle of seek means follow, chase. Robert's first step was to abjure fruitless searching and place an ad in the leading morning newspaper. The first thing that Robert did was to abjure fruitless searching, because in the past he thought that it was actually in vain or abortive or fruitless to search for Evelyn, and place an advertisement in the leading morning newspaper. Leading means most important. He would importune in a most careful way for her return. Importune means beg for, request strongly and emotionally, in a most careful way for her return. Her refers to Evelyn. The ad read, pay attention, read here means said. It doesn't mean reading. So the ad read, because it is simple past tense. Simple past tense of read is read. The spelling is the same, pronunciation changes. Evelyn, come out of hiding. I do not reproach you for your actions. I expect no penitent confession. There is nothing ambiguous about my offer. Please contact Robert. Evelyn, please show yourself. Come out of hiding. I do not criticize you for your actions. I expect no penitent or contrite confession. Make a confession, to confess, to admit that you have done something wrong. There is nothing ambiguous or unclear about my offer. I'm being really clear. Please contact Robert. He added a box number for a reply. What is a box number? A box number is a contact information or detail, particularly telephone number, that you add to a piece of advertisement when you are anonymous. It means you have not provided any postal address, but you just provide a telephone number for the person who reads your ad actually can contact you with the help of that telephone number or something. This is called box number for a reply. When Robert went to the paper the next morning, he felt sanguine about the chances of locating her. When he went to the paper the next morning, it's self-explanatory. He felt sanguine means happy, optimistic about the chances of locating her or finding her, Evelyn. His evanescent concerns disappeared. Transitory worries, concern means worry, anxiety, disappeared, vanished. Evanescent, I told you, it means short-lived, fleeting, passing. There was a letter for him, and with tremulous means shaking. Tremulous fingers, he tore it open. The letter. It contained one sentence, and it was tantamount to a challenge. The letter had just one sentence, and it was very similar or equivalent to a challenge. And it read, do you remember? It read, it means it says or said, if you really care about me, you will find me by midnight Friday, Evelyn. So if you pay attention to me, if I'm important to you, you can find me by midnight Friday. By here refers to the dead time, dead end, or the maximum amount of time you have to do something, and you need to just meet the deadline. That is the deadline. So let me say by a point of time, it means that point of time is your deadline. Okay. Sample sentences. Number 1. The inveterate gambler became penitent and contrite when faced with the results of his reprehensible behavior. Inveterate gambler. We have inveterate smoker, inveterate gambler, inveterate, for example, couch potato or TV watcher. So inveterate means a person, actually, it's an adjective. It refers to a person who does something non-stop or habitually. A person who has become, let's say, addicted to something. Here, in this case, gambling. So the inveterate gambler, it means a gambler who does it so much. Became penitent means sorry, contrite also, when confronted with the results of his reprehensible behavior. Reprehensible, we do have actually a synonym for that, that is sordid, means immoral, wrong, repugnant, disgusting. Number 2. The optimist knows that the vicissitudes of life are evanescent, and she always looks on the sanguine side of things. That is so typical of optimists. The opposite is pessimists. Know that the vicissitudes or problems of life are evanescent, short-lived, temporary, and she always looks on the bright side of things, or sanguine or optimistic. Number 3. You should not condone his sordid behavior, rather reproach him for his fractious manner. You should not forgive his sordid behavior, immoral behavior, reprehensible behavior. Instead, reproach, criticize him for his fractious, means angry, manner or furious manner. Fractious means furious, angry, upsetting manner. Condone means forgive. Sordid means disgusting. Reproach means criticize. Fractious means angry. Number 4. At the zenith of his career, he was tantamount to a final arbiter on matters of economic policy. Zenith means the highest point. The opposite is nadir, the apex of his career or profession. He was equal to or tantamount to a final, ultimate arbiter, judge. Arbiter means judge on matters of economic policy. That was the ultimate or final highest position that he could take. In vain, the entire family tried to importune him to abjure gambling. In vain. In vain means abortively, without any particular useful result. Means hopelessly. Okay, in a futile way or abortive way. The entire family tried to importune, ask him to do something emotionally, him to abjure gambling, to relinquish gambling, to put aside gambling. But it was not useful. I mean, they did not succeed. And today's idiom: to take under one's wing means to become responsible for, to take somebody or something under one's wing. As the new term began, the senior took the freshman under her wing. So after the beginning of the new term or semester, the senior, that refers to actually the 4th grade in any college or university. Actually it goes on in this way: freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. The senior took the freshman under her wing. Actually, she tried to help him or her, we are not sure, and to be responsible actually for familiarizing the new student with the curriculum or syllabus, to protect him or her and to be responsible for them. All right, thank you so much for your attention. I hope you liked this video, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel to receive the upcoming videos. Thank you and bye-bye.